Hello everyone, I'm PrussianPrince with another Warhammer World Championship tournament match cast. This time around we're gonna have XMD or XMT's Icepower TW up against Kieta. Of course, this is on Schwarzhafen. We have Dark Elves for Icepower, and for Kieta we have the Lizardmen. So, very interesting stuff here actually. Again, a little bit of a insight onto Icepower. He is one of the top players of the community, basically. He's done quite well in tournaments recently. He's a veteran for sure. And Kieta, I don't really know much about him, honestly. I mean, actually, I don't know anything about him, because, or her. So, yeah, I haven't seen Kieta play tournament, actually. Might be a new player. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So Dark Elves, Lizardmen. I think traditionally this was Dark Elf favored actually, but I think recently some players have had some success in this matchup from the Lizardmen side though. So we'll see how this one plays out. But first things first. Oh wow, I really made this intro longer than it should be. Again, but okay. Let's go over the Dark Elves. So we actually have the Dreadlord with Sword and Shield. Very interesting. Just nothing on the Dreadlord. I have a Sorceress of Shadow on Horse with the Pendulum and Enfeebling Foe, basically. Other single entities? Nope. We do have two chariots, actually. Two Cold One chariots. Not Scourge Runners. Front line looks like 5 Bleak Swords. There you go, actually. We do see some Dark Shards with shields, 3 of them. We have some Dread Spears, 3 of them. We have 3 Shades in the pack, so very interesting stuff. On the Lizardman side, we do have 2 hidden Cold One Riders over there in those couple of trees. We do see, of course, some single entities. It is a Krokgar with, of course, Hand of Gods, Swiftness of Itzel, Deadly Onslaught, and some other stuff. We do also have Feral Stegodon in play. That's the other single entity. And a unit of Croxigors, so that is the monstrous type unit here. We do have some Chameleon Kings, 2 of them. We see some Saurus Warriors, actually. How many? Yeah, 2, so 3. No, actually a single Saurus Warrior with shields. Then 2 Saurus Spears with shields and 2 Temple Guards. Okay, interesting composition for sure. Oh wow, I took about 3 minutes going over the builds. I feel like, yeah, that should definitely improve. But anyway, so this one here, I think, in terms of builds, I prefer the Dark Elf one, because I'm not really sure about this Lizard build, actually. You know, there's, I feel like, not really sure about the Feral Bastillodon pick, or maybe even, yeah, I don't know, like, or Croxigors. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. It's not like I play this matchup from either side, but yeah. Okay, so Cold One Chariots will start targeting the Feral Stegodon here. And we'll see how things go. Chameleon Kings, really, they should have been out for a while already. I'm surprised that they weren't, so now we'll see the Cold One Chariots getting us free shots into the Feral Stegodon now. Nicely done here by Icepower to target the Feral Stegodon. Also see, yeah, the Skinks right now are firing back into the Cold One Chariot, which is very good actually. But this Feral Stegodon is still taking some damage. And yeah, more Cold One Chariots coming up here to the shouts and damage to those Temple Guards. As you can see here, Skinks just doing more and more damage. But that is fine. That is totally fine. Oh, here come the Cold One Chariots actually. Straight on into the Saurus Warrior with shields. And now they're just gonna disengage, as they should be. We don't want to get stuck with chariots, but looks like one of them does actually get stuck, and Krokgar is able to... actually doesn't really hit, but the chariots are stuck here. Not being moved, finally moving again, but that does allow Krokgar to get a hit. Almost taking out a single chariot, but doesn't do it. Saurus Warrior is getting hit here, but ooh, actually the Cold One Chariots, one of them is taking some damage, and Krokgar is in a world of hurt here, because as you can see, he's already taken HP losses. Well, there's gonna be... is this Pendulum? Yes, a Pendulum into the Temple Guards, doing some damage, but again, Pendulum did get nerfed pretty hard now. For the Shades here, the Shades are really putting on the hurt onto Krokgar. This is huge. Chariot's doing some work here. You can see the Shades turning around to dish out more damage to the Cold One Riders here. And Krokar's going down. He definitely overextended, and he's being taken out by both Dark Shards and Shades here, so already a missile contingent of the Dark Elves paid for itself, but the Chariots, also going through here, but haven't done too much yet, and actually this one's going to get taken out by the Feral Stegodon, so the Chariots haven't done the work, but so far the Shades and Dark Shards definitely have. But there's of course this problem here where this Dread Spear unit needs to come in and stop those Cold One Riders at this point, because they're wreaking havoc over those Shades and Dark Shards. But yeah, there we go, the Dread Spear's coming in. We do have of course the Sorceress of Shadow, probably you know, just waiting to cast another spell. There goes the other Pendulum onto the Temple Guards there. Doesn't do that much again, but yeah, again, Shades and Dark Shards with shields just shooting into those Cav units, which are getting destroyed now, also in combat with Dread Spears. So yeah, not looking good for the Lizards here. Although the balance of power, I mean, still just barely in favor of the Dark Elves, but now we have Murderous Prowess popped, so the Dark Elf units will be just that much better at this point, because as you can see, this does actually give quite the hefty buffs, melee attack, AP, and such, and charge bonus, and even leadership and vigor. So all that is a very, very good stuff. And you see the Temple Guard is going to go down, and the balance of power more and more in favor of the Dark Elves at this point. Here are some Croxigors. Going to get taken down by these Dread Spears here. Really nice animations actually that the Dread Spear, not the Dread Spears, but the Croxigors have. Yeah, poor Croxigors. Not the fight that they want to be in. And here they go. They're being routed off the field. They're actually shattered, and that's gonna be it. There is the game. Goes to the Dark Elves here. So value-wise, yeah, as you can see, the front line of the Dark Elves, not much value. But look at these Dark Shards, and look at these Shades also, immense value here. So as you can see, as expected, the Missile Infantry did the work here for the Dark Elves. Chariots, not really that much, but yeah, Missiles won the game and nothing else. As for the Lizards, well, Krokar basically got wasted at the start, so obviously didn't pay for himself. No unit here paid for this itself, actually, from what I can see. Well, actually, maybe this guy over here did okay. But that's game one, so we'll see if Kieta can tie up the series 1-1 and get a point for himself for the tournament, or if Icepower is going to take all the points. So, see that in game number 2. Alright, so here we have game number 2 between Icepower and Kieta. This is Bretonnia against High Elves upon Shimmer Sword. So Bretonnia against High Elves, this is again a very, well, not again, but this time around, this is a very bad matchup for the High Elves. So, yeah, the High Elves are gonna really have an uphill struggle here. Because looking at it, Bretonnia just has all the tools to deal with the High Elves. So let's start with the Bretonnian build. We have 3 Peasant Mob. We have 4 Men-at-Arms with shields right behind those. We have 4 Peasant Mob, 2 of them with box arrows. Very, very good. We do have, of course, some Knights of the Realm. 4 Knights of the Realm. Yeah, 4 Knights of the Realm and a single unit of Grail Knights. And of course, we do also have the good old hero blob of Bretonnia. We have the Fae on Sylvaron with, even Chalice, Earthblood and Regrowth, Life Bloom, and yeah, Favor of the Fae and all that stuff. Of course, 2 Paladins, only 1 has Guardian, as is the rule, because second one with Guardian would be breaking the rule due to there being a particular glitch in the game actually with that. So that's the Bretonnian build. Now let's go over the High Elf build. Well, we have Alariel on a horse actually, so not on her eagle here. Wow, so many spells. Actually, too many spells. I'm not even going to go over them, but don't need the Stave of Avalorn. Don't need Arcane Unforging. Yeah, definitely don't need all of these for sure. This is this is like a bit too crazy on Alariel, actually. Just way too many things on her. Just a little bit of an advice. You don't really need that many. Okay, so for the other things, we have Illyrian Reaver Archers. We do have a Moon Dragon, very interesting, not a Star Dragon. Up front, 3 Spearmen, supported by, looks like, 2 Sisters of Avalorn and a single Archer. We do have the Sword Masters of Hoeth, and also, yeah, in total, actually, 3 spears. 4 spears, actually, my bad. So again, this unit here doesn't really make much sense as the Sword Master of Hoeth. Like, what is it going to do here against Bretonnia? Because Bretonnia is a cav faction, and cavalry will smash Sword Masters of Hoeth. Of course, they won't do that well against Phoenix Guard, but I mean, at least if you bring Elite Infantry, I would assume that, I would say that the Phoenix Guard is a better choice in this matchup than the Sword Masters of Hoeth, but we'll see as we hit play, because we went over both builds. So I wonder what the Illyrian Reaver Archer is here for. It might be an attacking rule, Illyrian Reaver Archer, because you could use that to fulfill the attacking rule, so you do whatever with the rest of your forces. And actually, I forgot about the Lore Master of Hoeth here, with Earth, Blood, Spirit Leech, yeah, a bunch of other stuff. So many spells here. Again, that's way too many, way too many things. And if you have Alariel, you don't really need the Lore Master of Hoeth either. And in fact, you kind of don't really bring the Lore Master of Hoeth anyway in like anything anywhere. So this is, yeah, I don't know about this. I do not recommend this. Okay, so we have a banishment coming in, but doesn't really seem to hit anything here. Ooh, big Chalice of Potion actually destroying those Sisters of Avalorn. The Sisters of Avalorn did not respond there. So very nice hit there already. They're down to 49 and they're really low on HP, so they're gonna lose a lot. And here we see the Moon Dragon arriving, actually attacking the Peasant Mob. I mean, it's easy for him to do that. Of course, the Men-at-Arms with shields coming in to engage the Spearmen. I'm not actually sure if... I don't think taking the mainline engagement here is good for Bretonnia, because this isn't gonna go the way of Bretonnia, so probably they should have just not taken that engagement. But here we see the Knights of the Realm coming in, just to surround this Moon Dragon, and this Moon Dragon is not gonna like it. It's not a Star Dragon, it's like a lot weaker in these types of engagements, and look at how much damage it's already taken here. The Spearman coming in, but look, yeah, the Moon Dragon is now just getting pelted by all these arrows, and since it's such a big target, it's easy to do damage to it. But here, as you can see, as I was saying, the Spearman actually managed to take out the Man-at-Arms with shields. There is a Star of Avalorn here, which should help, I suppose. But we have Knights of the Realm coming in. The Moon Dragon is already routed off the field. We have the Lore Master of Hoeth and a lot of things engaged here. Melkoth's Mystifying Miasma doing a little bit against the Grail Knights, but not that much. We see the Sister of Avalorn being taken out here. Some cav not being microed could definitely go into the archers here. There we go. They're going in. And arms with shields here. And yeah, these two cav units will take out the Spearmen. So that Star of Avalorn did help somewhat, but you know, there's still this blob here of Fate, 2 Paladins. Yeah, the Knights of the Realm here just doing so much work. Gonna take out the archers and Sister of Avalorn. It's not really a good spot at the moment at all for Hiles, and they're gonna go for a nice breath attack here, actually doing quite a bit of damage to the Knights of the Realm, but what can you do? Now the Spearman is gonna go down here. I mean, it is stopping like 2 Knights of the Realm units, so I guess it's kind of nice, but it's really not enough. And now the Sword Masters of Hoeth here are dying because Grail Knights, and of course, like this, like the Paladin with, especially the Fae here, I mean the Paladins and Fae, like the Fae with her Mortis Engine effect, Sword Masters aren't really going to do anything, so yeah, especially with Gav support. Look at how fast they're running. Oh, is this normal? That feels kind of wrong. Look at them. Chop chop. Run off the field. Okay, so, but still there's a couple of high elf units on the field, but they're not really doing so well right now. I mean, they don't have anything left. Alariel's in play. And she's being poked by all the Grail Knights here. As you can see here, and there we go. Close victory even for Bretonnia. I mean, matchup is very, very one-sided. Bretonnia against high elves. So let's look at values. Obviously the Fae did really well because of that Chalice of Potions onto the Sister of Avalorn, plus all the work done by her in as a Mortis Engine effect on actually the Sword Masters of Hoeth. So that was really nice targeting by Icepower to send the Fae to wherever the Sword Masters of Hoeth were. So good targeting there. We have some Paladins getting some good value, of course. Men-at-Arms in general not doing so well. Peasant Bowmen getting massive value here, because as you remember earlier on in the game, we had him shoot the Moon Dragon, who actually has 666 damage value, the value of the beast, number of the beast. Okay, so yeah, here you can see Knights of the Round and Grail Knights, everything paying for itself here in terms of cavalry as expected in this matchup. The cavalry is gonna do well typically. So yeah, the Swordmasters Hoeth, Sisters of Avalon, Archers, nothing here did really well, because it's really hard with this composition to defend your archers. I mean, there is like not a single melee cavalry unit, and you have 4 spears, which, okay, so let's take a look at the front line. The 4 spears have to engage 3 peasant mob and 4 men-at-arms with shields. Or, I mean, I suppose you use the Swordmaster of Hoeth on one of the men-at-arms with shields, then you have 1 spear unit to defend 3 archers. I mean, that is not really happening. So you need like Dragon Princes, or you to better defend, or you need a lot more spears, or a box. So again, from options 1 to 3, more Dragon Princes, more spears, or a box. And honestly, I think that your best bet, unironically here, if you want to win, is the high elf box. That is it. But actually 5 peasant bowmen? I thought there were 4. Okay, no, never mind. There are 5. So yeah, that is it basically. So we have a 2-0 victory here for Icepower, doing really well in this match. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on social media. See you all next time.